Hello everyone and welcome back to our kitchen. So in today's video I am showing you how to make a 3D jelly cake, which is 3D island jelly cake in a very detailed format. So the video is long because everything is explained in detail over here. So if you like the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so that you can check out the video notifications when I post a new video. So the first thing we're starting with is we're making ganache first, and then we further do the different steps. So for making ganache, over here I have 100 grams of chocolate, and over here I have 100 grams of fresh cream. This is Amul's fresh cream and this is Mode's dark compound. So basically first we need to melt our dark chocolate. That is what I'll be doing now. I'll melt it and show it to you. So basically you just need to microwave for 30 seconds, take it out, stir, put it inside again, take it out, stir. Just follow the steps until you melt your chocolate completely, and then I'll see you with the next step. So it's done. So I did it thrice with 30 seconds into it, and I'll be taking it out now. In total, it's been 1 minute 30 seconds. Just give it a good mix. You can see chocolate is melted completely. It's nice and smooth. Keep stirring until it comes to the room temperature, around 30 degrees. You can take 1:1 ratio for making ganache, and then you need to add your fresh cream. Add in your fresh cream completely and give it a mix again. Your fresh cream should be at the room temperature. Just go slow. Do not overmix or else your chocolate might leave oil. See, I've mixed it together, the fresh cream, and this is our ganache ready over here. So you need to refrigerate it for around 15 minutes so that it thickens up a little bit. It's in liquid consistency right now. So I'll refrigerate it and we'll start with the further process once this is done. So next thing is you can use a cake base, cake board, or I'm using a spring bottom pans base, the pans base, and you need a chocolate cake. I've made this cake with the help of a premix. I've used Pillsbury's chocolate premix, and I've baked a cake. The cake, the size, you need to bake a 6-inch chocolate cake. Okay, and you need to make it circular. That is what I've done over here. And just demold it. It's okay if your cake is not perfect. It's completely alright if it's this way as well. It's alright, no need to worry about it. Okay, because anyways you're going to trim the cake, because mountains are never perfect, you know. So mountains are never perfect, hills are never perfect, so you don't want a perfect shape anyway. So now we are going to start trimming this. In case you want to layer your cake like you do for regularly with whipped cream or with ganache, you want to do the layerings, you can definitely layer, apply ganache, layer, apply ganache and layer. You can do it that way as well, but I'll not be layering it. So let's begin. So we'll start trimming now. You need to start trimming. So I'll just start with this corner. You don't need to take it off completely. I'll just take it off a little bit and I'll show it to you. Just going in triangle, and then you need to leave around 1 inch of space on the base. See, just take it off this way. You don't have to just completely take this part off. If you take this part off, then your jelly won't stick. Your jelly will loosen up and come out. Similarly, on the other side as well. It depends on you. You want to make 2 mountains, 3 mountains, or you want to make 1 mountain. We're going to make 2 mountains. So that is what I'm trimming for right over here. Just take off those cake pieces there. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to do is you need to trim the base over here. So this part I'm talking about, you need to just go about, just remove little part of cake from the inner portion so that your jelly sticks there. Your jelly does not come out. We're just making little bit of space for the jelly, so the cake holds jelly really well. Similarly on the other side as well. Keep taking it off. Further, if you want to still cut this part, you can. Depends on you how much of jelly you want and how much of cake you want. You can keep more of cake, less of jelly as well. That's up to you, your choice. We'll trim it a little so that we have uneven surface. Cutting portion is done right here. Okay, the cutting part is done. Further, how deep you want to make, you can. How big you want it to make, you can. So for me, this is perfect. This looks good to me. You can also just remove a little portion from over here as well, from the center part, so that again jelly gets stuck over here. Okay. So our ganache is thickened a little bit, not too much. You can wait for a little longer as well if you like working with a little thicker version. This is fine for me. I'm using this now. Now what you need to do is you need to crumble the cake and mix in ganache to it. Okay, so I'll just do that and show it to you. So I've crumbled my cake over here completely, adding in ganache. And you need to mix it. Just use enough of ganache that it comes together. Everything comes together like a ball. Okay, so now I'll just bring my cake. This is done. I'm done mixing. I'll bring my cake. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to apply ganache over here first. A little bit of ganache so that our mountain just sticks together. Just sticks over here very nicely, properly. And then the ball which you had made using bread, the cake and ganache, just give it shape like a mountain. You don't want it to be very even, just make it uneven so that it looks nice. Just give it shape. You can make 2, 3, 1 or one big one. It's up to you how you want to make. I'll keep adding in over here. I'll keep making it See, I'm not making it even. We don't want it to be even. We just want it to look like a mountain, that's all. This way. And then moving on to the next one now. Again, take a portion of it. Start. And then just keep building it. Just keep giving it shape. Height as well depends on you, how much height you want it to be in. I'm just making it look uneven, but at the same time we're going to make it look like a mountain. Just a little bit pointed from the top. Just little bit. Only if required, use little more. If not, it's done. So my mountains are done. They look good. I'm just adding in little more over here to this side. If you want to add over here as well to the center, you can add in. If not, this is done. Okay, this is done. This is how it will look like as of now. So this is how the mountains look like. See? And now we want to cover it with ganache. You need to cover it with ganache. Use your paint brush. You can use spatula, spoon, however you're comfortable. Use that. Just cover it with a thin layer of ganache. Complete layering of it. So I've melted my white chocolate over here, white compound, and we're going to make a few shells and all these things. In case you don't want to, you can completely skip, but this will give a very nice look to your cake. So basically just fill it in this way. We'll fill a few more and then we'll refrigerate it for 5 minutes and then I'll show it to you. You need to melt white chocolate and then you need to paint randomly on the mountains. Randomly. ऐसा कोई कंपल्सरी नहीं है कि आपको बस एक ही जगह पे ही करना है. Randomly करना है. कहीं पे ऊपर कर दिया, कहीं पे साइड्स में. So just do it randomly. Okay, and once this is done, again you need to refrigerate. So till we are refrigerating it, I am going to show you how to make jelly. So now we are starting to make our jelly. Over here I have 1 liter of water. So you can either use gelatin or you can use agar-agar powder. Anything is fine. I'll be using agar-agar over here. So you need to use 25 grams of agar-agar powder. Just sprinkle it all over on top this way. Just sprinkle agar-agar powder or gelatin. Just let it be this way. And then you need to give it a good mix and let it rest for around 10 minutes. Let your agar-agar or gelatin bloom and then we are going to further proceed with the other step for making jelly. So now we're going to just give it a mix and keep it aside. I have not turned on the flame, it's on off. Just keep it aside. Okay, so now it's been around 7 minutes and it's bloomed really well, you can see. Okay, and now just place it up over here, and you need to cook it on high flame and take a boil and keep stirring continuously. You don't need to stop, just keep stirring continuously until you get one boil. अगर छोड़ दोगे तो ये नीचे चिपक जाएगा. We're not adding sugar right now. Sugar we'll be adding it later on. Just make sure you keep stirring it now until you get a boil. So it's done. I've got a boil over here, and then once I got a boil, I just turned my flame on low. And you need to cook your jelly mix, the one which we are cooking right now. You need to cook it on low flame for around 10 minutes until it thickens a little bit. So just cook for around 7 to 10 minutes and then we'll be adding sugar to it. And now we need to add castor sugar to it. If you want to make a flavored jelly, you can over here add essence, pineapple essence, orange essence, or any essence of your choice if you want to. If not, just let it be plain. You can just simply add vanilla flavor to it. And now just cook until your sugar is dissolved. I'm adding in vanilla essence here. You can add around 1 teaspoon. And then I'm adding in turquoise gel color. For the color, if you don't have turquoise color, you can always use green and blue together. Just add until you get the desired color you want. Just keep stirring until your castor sugar dissolves completely. Okay, my castor sugar is done. It's completely dissolved. I'm keeping this jelly aside. You don't want to pour it when it's super hot. Just pour it only once it cools a little bit, just a little bit. You need to pour it warm. Okay, so over here I have my cake. You can just lift it up. Just lift your cake and keep it aside for now. And then you need to do is you need to place cling wrap over here and then place your cake on top of it. Now what you can do is you can either put a layer of jelly on the base and then place your cake, or place your cake like me, like this way. Okay, just place your cake. Once you're done with this, I cling wrapped it from the outer side as well. And next is I'm using a OHP sheet over here. Okay, and you need to divide it into half, stick it together, just tape it up this way, and you need to place it inside. So I'm done with this part as well. Next thing is you need your jelly. My jelly is done and it's cooled a little bit. I need my jelly now. And we need to start pouring little by little. On the fan now. It's still hot, you can see. But I'll start pouring little by little on the base so that it starts sticking. See, you can see it started to set as well. It started to set. You can see I'm pouring little by little on both the sides so that this goes to the base and it sets and it does not come out. See, just keep pouring it little by little. Let it set and then go with the next spoon. Be patient enough. I will let it set a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is I have demolded my chocolate here, but before placing it in, I want this jelly to cool down and then only I'll place it up. So now I've melted my chocolate. Again, this step is optional. If you want to, you can. And I'm going to just apply little bit of white color. I mean white chocolate. Just to give it a nice effect. You can focus doing more near the mountain area. Like this on both the sides similarly. Okay, and then I am going to place one of my shell here and the other one on the other side. And now again start pouring your jelly over here. On top of these shells, the chocolates, just try to seal them completely this way. Make sure you're not pouring very hot jelly mix over here. Just pour the whole jelly mix now, and you need to let it set on room temperature for around 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we'll continue. Okay, so moving forward, this is nicely done, nicely set. Next step, you need to use either from the brand Fab Evaporex or I'm using Oceros Illusion. Plus you need white gel color and black gel color to paint the mountains. I have taken out little bit of white gel color. To this I am adding in my liquid. You can also use little bit of lemon juice as well. If you don't want to buy these, just add little bit of lemon juice or vodka. Mix it together really well and start painting again. कहीं कहीं पे करना है, फिर से सब जगह पे नहीं करना है, इफेक्ट देने के लिए. Paint using both white color and black gel color as well. So for the next step, I've grinded Mary biscuit. Okay, so plain Mary biscuit will be used for giving the sand effect, and Mary biscuit plus 1 or 2 drops of green gel color, you will have the moss effect this way. This is how they will look like. So once it's set completely, you need to just take off all the cling wrap. This is how it looks like right now. Just take off all the cling wrap which was on outer side, and then you can also remove your cake from the tin. Just take off the OHP sheet as well. If you want to transfer it to a cake board, you can just lift the cake and transfer it to a cake board as well. I'm just taking off the OHP right now, and I'll just remove my base from this. That is why we're using loose bottom tin in this making whole island cake over here. So just press it from the base and you will be able to take it off very easily this way. It looks so beautiful. There is a little bit of extra jelly which is very easy to take out. You just need to pull it off and it will come out. We'll be showing you that as well. It looks so beautiful right now. So if there is something extra, that will just come off this way. So you will have a very nice and smooth jelly like this. Okay, this is how it will come out if there is something extra. So further, you can use cling wrap or you can use wet cloth. Okay, so even on the other side, similarly, I have put cling wrap. Now we are going to start with our green color. Just put it up randomly. Just randomly. जहाँ जहाँ आपको डालना है आप डालते जा सकते हो. Just little, not too much. See? It's looking so beautiful. I don't know how it's looking to you in the camera, but over here it looks so beautiful in real. Even on the top a little bit. Just going a little down as well. So this part is done. Now you can take it off, or if you want to further do little bit of this color as well, you can. If not, just take the cling wrap off, because we're done with the green part. So coming to the sand part, we are going to put sand all over just near the mountains. I'm not mixing anything to it, just white gel color. You need to create wave effect like this. See? And then go about with your finger. Also, let me know in the comments below what would you like to see next. Thank you so much for watching in and have a nice day. Bye.